So let's set it up.
All right, welcome back, everyone. This is Smell the Rosé podcast, and I'm Carly.
And I'm Jazz, and we are here with
Holly Mae.
Y'all don't know her, but y'all gonna know her today. Okay.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks
We
for
really
having me.
appreciate it.
So we're gonna just jump right into it with Rosé today.
Rosé of the day.
I can't pronounce this because it's in French. So shout out to France.
I feel like it has to be good.
It's 12.5.
If it has a French name, it's good. Out the gate.
Exactly, 12.5%.
All right, that's
We're
good.
gonna just start left to right.
Oh man.
Brought to you by Smell the Rosé glasses.
Oh, it kind of smells apple-y.
Ugh, I'm not an apple fan.
Maybe it won't taste so much like apple.
Yeah, I don't do heated fruit. And when people say that, they be like, what is
So
that?
you don't do peach cobbler and
No apple pies.
See, you understood. Everyone's always like, what does that even mean? Like, what do you mean? I don't like warm fruit.
Yeah, not a fan.
you don't like the cooked warm fruit.
Baked.
Okay, I
That's
see
all
what you
kinda
mean by
apple-y,
apple.
right?
Doesn't
Yeah.
it? All right.
Here we go. It's definitely giving, not apple, but it's some type of fruit.
I honestly don't hate it.
I don't either. It's smooth. I feel like it's smooth.
Let me try it again.
I feel like this is one of those where like you might drink a whole bottle and not know you
Mm-hmm.
had a whole bottle.
I can see that.
Like at the end.
Yeah. I'm giving it an 8.
7.
I said 7.5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's not bad. There's no
It's-
like bitter aftertaste or like
That's true.
it's
Yeah.
pretty smooth.
I like it.
Okay, shout out to you, France. Sorry we
France.
can't pronounce y'all name, but hey,
So
you want to try it? How to say it?
No.
I feel like it's the font. Like
I
the
think so,
font's
too.
weird.
Yeah,
So,
we'll look it up for y'all.
Yeah.
all right.
It's good though.
So tell us about you. What do you do?
I do music.
Yeah.
So I guess if you guys want to know anything about that, I'm currently working on a project. I don't have a projected date of release, but I do have a single called Clickbait that will be released soon. I don't even have an official release date with that though, but we're working on visuals for that right now. Yeah, but I mean, I guess anything you guys want to know.
How long have you been doing it for?
Well, that depends. I've been doing music pretty much my whole life. Like my dad did music, like he plays instruments and he sings and all that good stuff. So I kind of picked it up from him. But as far as like recording and going to the studio, probably have been like, I don't know, maybe 7 years-ish, something like that. I was kind of introduced to music, well, the music family that I have now, Camp Shuttlesworth, through Stax.
Okay.
So yeah, I've known him for like, it's been like 12 or 13 years. And then he introduced me to Mo City, who's, I always call him the leader of the camp, but he doesn't like to take that role, but he doesn't have a choice. He introduced me to him, and then I became like officially part of the collective a few years ago. So I'm kind of new to the music stuff.
Yeah, I feel like when people come from like a musical family, like, well, you know, Stax is my cousin.
Mm-hmm.
So our whole family is a part of music, instrument, rap, sing,
Yeah.
dance, all types of stuff like that. But you gotta take that extra step to actually go to the studio and do more. Cause like I do sing, I do dance, but I've never been in no studio.
Really?
So for you doing that, I mean, kudos to you.
They pulled me out of it for real. Like they kind of, I'm not gonna say they made me do it, but they kind of inspired me to do it just because like I never had the confidence enough to like record and hearing yourself from the outside in versus the inside out, if you know what I mean, is like always weird. So like you have to get used to your singing voice and like your performing voice and all that. And I'm still kind of like getting used to it, but they kind of pulled me out of they definitely pulled me out of my show.
I
That's
definitely feel
crazy
Yeah.
because at the Beat Festival that we like saw you
Mhm.
at, like you looked calm, cool, collected on stage. Like you looked like you were supposed to be up there.
Thank
You know what I mean?
Not gonna lie, like being up there, I feel free as hell. Like it's a good feeling, especially like when you get the feedback from the crowd, like what you're doing. It's a good feel. But yeah, no, definitely. I was always one of like the back burners where I'm like, yeah, I'm not getting on stage. I'm not performing. I barely want to go to the studio and record because like, you know what I mean? Like I'm nervous. I don't have the confidence to do it. But now it's like, I don't know, the first time I stepped on the stage, it was kind of a wrap after that. So
I definitely feel that. I'm definitely the same way. I don't know. Maybe I have to try it. You might inspire me after this episode.
no, you should definitely. Because my first show wasn't bad at all. Like, of course, I had like the before show jitters and all that jazz or whatever. But I don't know. I feel like once you do it, we talked about this before we started rolling. But like once you do it, I feel like you just get more comfortable. Like the more you do it. So, but yeah, I like it. I love it.
Good at it.
Thank you.
So what's the best part of making music?
A form of expression. I feel like for me, like the music that I do, it's more a diary for me. So like I don't speak on like my personal life or like a lot of stuff that I have going on. So like that's the way for me to like deliver stuff that's in my brain. I just kind of turn it into music, and then I try to make it relatable so that everybody else can relate. So
Yeah, I don't know, because when we look for music, I definitely want to relate to it. So I feel like when someone is actually making music, you could tell a story, and you really get into those people, like you really got the music industry in your hand. Because a lot of people could be out here just making anything, and unfortunately, anything is like popular. So when you got relatable, you got gold. That's how I feel.
And I think that's kind of, like you said, what we're lacking right now is like the relatability, because everyone's just making that like.
I call it TikTok music.
Yeah, that's
But
what I
it's
was
like
going to call it.
It's like the bubblegum TikTok music that's like here today, gone tomorrow. Like you make a dance move to it, it's cool for like a month or whatever, and then it kind of just like phases out, and it's no longer in anybody's playlist or like.
Yeah.
And like, how is that? That's not sustainable. Like you're just making a song basically.
Yep.
So
Just for the people to hear. But there's no like, I don't know. I feel like with TikTok music, I'm not going to say like there's no artistry behind it, because, I mean, obviously there is, because you have to make music that like pops on TikTok for people to like grasp to. But like it's not timeless.
Yeah.
Like a lot of TikTok music, like nobody's going to be listening to like 5 to 10 years from now.
I mean, half the TikTok music, I know like the clip, and that's be it. Like once I download the song, I'm like, let me fast forward to the part that I know and I like. You want like a song that people's going to listen to.
So I actually watch a lot of TikTok, but I saw a video of this guy buying U-Hauls, like the storage spaces. And did you see this? He like found Roddy Ricch's storage unit and his like Grammy in it. Oh. And like, he was like, well, if you want it back, you can have it back. But like, that just made me think, like, he definitely popped off, and like, where is Roddy Ricch right now? Like, what is he doing?
Finding his stuff in storage is crazy, though.
That is crazy.
So yeah, I think it's like abandoned storages that weren't paid for. Like you can buy them, and like he found like Louis Vuitton, like just all this whatever. The point is like his music just didn't he had his hit.
And I like Roddy Ricch.
I do
crazy.
too.
Like,
I think he had a lot of
good
good
different
music.
sound too.
He did, and like that one good album. Like to this day, people would say like that album you listen to from beginning to end. But that's like the only thing he did. He hasn't done nothing since that I could think of.
Yeah, well, he's coming out with another album, because of course I had to deep dive after that. I'm like, what is Roddy Ricch doing? Like, why couldn't he afford his storage space?
Yeah.
But okay, anyways, back to you. What is your biggest motivator that you have when creating music?
My biggest motivator depends on the music, but honestly, like I would probably have to say my dad, just because like I just grew up with him doing music like forever. Like he was the one that like introduced me to. I play piano too.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so I started playing piano when I was younger. So I feel like he's like probably my biggest inspiration. Like I still record music, like even stuff that he doesn't want to hear. But I still send it to him like for his feedback and stuff like that. So I mean, I'll probably have to say him, just because it's like I feel like I'm kind of like filling his shoes a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. I love that. So obviously, you like you said, you're kind of new to it, and you do have projects coming out soon. Like, do you have a goal that you're trying to reach probably within the next year? Like, is there something you aspire to be within this music? Nothing yet?
I feel like I just use it for like it's therapy to me. So it's like if something was to happen, cool. But like I'm not really like doing it for like the fame or recognition or stuff like that. But I mean, if it was to happen, it would happen. But no, in the next year, I definitely have a plan on having this project all the way together, because this will be my first project, my first like complete project. I do have a few singles that are released that probably won't make it to this project, but just completing it overall, and then I'll probably end up doing singles after that. So for me, it's just like just being able to say that I completed a project, it's done, however many number of tracks is on there, and then it's like just singles after that. Because I feel like working on a project is a lot to focus on, like for like the fans, you know what I mean? It's like you have 10 plus songs or whatever. It's like, but I don't know. It's like this one song that they make is popping on TikTok, or the one song they make is, and it's like they play it over and over and over. So I feel like it's a lot to like tune into when you have a full project, like for the fans, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and it's like you want that no skip album. Like you want that like people can put it on and listen from beginning to end.
You know, like you can relate to like every song in like a sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, you want to put that work in because this is like your legacy for your kids, your grandchildren, anybody that's coming after you. Like,
it'll be here when I'm gone.
Literally.
Like, yeah.
And fame ain't always important in my eyes. Like, you never know. Your song could just be on like a Netflix movie in the background, and boom, you got
I'm
that
all
check.
for that because I don't like the fame. I don't like the fame. I'm an introvert, so like it takes a lot for me to like actually indulge in like the extracurricular stuff of like crowds and
you
like
definitely
that, so.
singing in the background.
I love the background. I'm okay with the background.
That's actually very surprising. I mean, not a lot of surprising, but just the fact that we seen you on stage. So like, her being an introvert is kind of like crazy. Like, really?
No, you can ask anybody like how long it took for them to get me to actually like perform.
Really?
Like I think my first show I performed for Good Vibes 2 years ago. Yeah, I want to say it was like in 2022. It was just after like the whole COVID shit or whatever. But yeah, I did my first show. It was a success. I had a good time up there. The reaction and the feedback was cool. So kind of made me like excited to perform after that. But yeah, I still get like the whole like nervous and jitters, and I second guess myself. I'm like my worst critic and shit.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I am happy that you are able to get on stage and get past that, because some people be stuck in their ways like, hey, I'm not doing this. I'm going to just, sing in the background the whole time.
Because I love the background. Listen.
That's it.
I love the background.
I know.
It's a safe space.
But you're getting out your comfort zone, so that's great. Love to see that. All 2025.
Yeah. We're excited to hear that. So what type of music do you enjoy making the most?
R&B and soul. I guess some people would say like trap music. Whatever, that genre. I guess that's like a new created genre. That type of deal. I rap a little bit. But I'm more so like into like the R&B and soul type of deal.
Yeah, I feel like we got to hear a little bit of all of that when you were on stage. So
hey, and they say R&B is kind of like getting on the low pedestal because everybody's just making it into like a rap song also. So yeah, keep that going. We need to keep the R&B in our lives.
I'm heavy on the R&B. I'm like the late 1990s and early 2000s is like where I sit. Like that's what I listen to all the time.
Yeah. So keep my R&B alive, please.
Yeah.
Say less.
Seriously.
So we normally switch over to like our spicy questions. We kind of hit you with one of those when we met you at the festival.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're going to start light. We're going to hit a little heavy. So let me start with, are you in a relationship?
I am single.
Single, ready to mingle. But y'all not finna mess up her dreams, her goals. So if y'all coming at my girl Holly, make sure y'all come correct.
No interference.
Okay. No interference. With that being said, what do you look for in a partner?
Someone who's stable, supportive, somebody I can be vulnerable with, that type of deal.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one.
Yeah, you need someone that's not gonna hinder your life now, especially
enhance me, make me a better me type of deal. Yeah.
So have you, been in a relationship or did dating while pursuing this music side of you? Like, and if you have, what are challenges that you have encountered?
I think my biggest challenge is probably I lose focus. Yeah, because I'm one of those, like, I'll get low and be over there somewhere, and everybody's like, where's she at?
You supposed to be in the
like,
stew.
I'm under him. Like, I'm under him. But, yeah, that's probably, like, the biggest challenge is, like, once I lock in, I really lock in, and it kind of, like, steers me away from stuff that I like to do, if that makes sense. But it's not, like, always bad. It's just, you lock in with who you lock in with, and then shit happens.
You get comfortable.
Shit happens.
We've all been there. Like, trust me. So we do need like men in our life, and I'm pretty sure Carly has that man in her life that's gonna keep pushing us towards our things. I mean,
To be better.
Nathan, you here right now.
Yeah. Nathan's
yeah.
the reason why this is up and running, okay?
Definitely. So yeah, I definitely agree and feel you when it comes to like having someone that you be all up under and comfortable. No, I need to be comfortable, but I need you to also push me
Yes.
to my goals.
Yeah.
It's like, don't let me be lazy. Because I'm like a
Yes.
person that always has to keep going.
Lazy.
Like, I can't even lay down if I'm sick. It's just like I hate being slowed down. So
Yeah.
I'm always on the go. I have a lot of shit going on. So it's like
Yeah.
once I find somebody and I lock in, it's like, okay, world, see you later. I'll be back. I'm on a little mini hiatus.
Nathan and I went through that in the beginning, and then we were like, okay, wait, we can't, we're getting too comfortable.
Yeah.
Like, we gotta, so
Yeah.
that's when we started, like, really picking up, like,
Because you still have to live, like, outside of each other. But I feel like
Yeah.
because it's new, like, you kind of just want to be under the person, like, all the time, which is okay.
yeah.
Bonding at that point. You know, you're building a bond. But, yeah, no, it's definitely a challenge if you can't balance it all. Because I'll be like, fuck everything else. I'm going to be under my man.
100%. I feel that,
Yeah.
especially the beginning stage. I
Yeah.
feel it. But no, we gotta have like the perfect balance. The ladies know what we mean.
Yeah.
We ain't gotta explain nothing to y'all.
Yeah, no. Because you definitely have to have a life outside of each other, but, like, have a life together, too. And I think, like, the life outside of each other kind of, like, phases out, not intentionally. It just kind of, like...
It just
Because
happens.
my homegirls, when I'm in a relationship, they don't like me very much.
Y'all gotta be understanding a little bit.
Yeah, no, because I get super low, and they give me shit about it, but
Aw.
it's okay. I still love them.
I actually, when Nathan and I first started dating, I couldn't do anything without him. And, like, my friends were like, can we have just
Nope.
you?
Look, nope.
And I'm like,
No.
man, see, the way my life is set up, like, I think
No.
Nathan and I are attached at the hip, so he's
Yeah.
coming. Like,
My go-to, I'll be like, let me just put it on my calendar and I'm gonna be there. And then something come, I'm like, sorry, I gotta stay here. I'll catch y'all next time.
yeah,
It's all right.
we're doing better.
Yeah,
though.
we are. Okay. Would you rather have great sex but not get along, or get along well and rarely have sex?
Great sex and not get along.
That's crazy.
That's gonna make the sex great.
Yeah.
I know, but it just got me thinking, like, it forever.
You didn't ask the question and say forever. Like the question and say forever. Just for right now.
Just one time?
Okay, a couple times.
But I feel like even if it's forever, though, like, it's balanced. Like, you kind of learn to coexist. It's like, I don't like you. You probably don't like me very much, but, like, we have great sexual chemistry.
Isn't there a movie like that with, like, Ashton Kutcher?
I think it's What Happens in Vegas. I could be wrong, but
I
I
don't
think
know.
it might be.
because they were great together sexually, and like they was like blowing off steam with each other, but they just could not get along. And
Yeah.
they end up like getting fake married, and they get a divorce, and then they end up needing each other at the end, so they get married for real. So they didn't get along at all, but
They had
Yeah.
good
I
like that
sexual
movie.
chemistry.
Yeah.
So I think it's possible, but, like, I'm just thinking, like, if I don't know, if it was Nathan, like, do I want to hate him every single day when I see him?
well, it don't have to be hate. It's just like not getting along. So like y'all
Gotta read
bumping
this
heads
again.
here and
Like,
there,
learning to coexist. But
Yeah.
you're not coexisting. It's like...
like a roommate that you
Yeah.
just kind of want to
A
get out.
roommate.
But then, but then it's like, I don't want you to get out because when I need you,
I need this. Let's get this little stress and frustration off with some sex, you know?
Yeah. Okay,
Mhm.
fine. Yeah, I guess I'm with you guys.
We won her
Yeah.
over. Look at
I just had to think it all through because, I don't want to, hate someone I have to see every single
Yeah,
day.
no. I don't think it's like strong hate or like you're chucking shit at each other like whenever you see each other, or it's
Yeah.
like, super bad thick tension. Like, I don't, but like just not getting along and like not being able to coexist is fine. It's like just change my attitude later. It's
Yeah. Like, put it this way.
Change my
Postpartum.
attitude
yeah,
later.
no, fix
Yeah.
my attitude later.
And you can like put postpartum into play. Like, we all go through our mood swings after we had a baby and stuff like that. You don't want to be bothered by your man, but when you ready to be bothered, it's
Time to
basically
be
sex.
bothered.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
That's funny.
you make it work.
Yeah. All right. Oh, here's a good one. We're getting a little spicy now. Spit or swallow?
I don't do either.
We
Like,
know.
what are we talking about exactly?
You know.
She's like, let me drink the rest of this real quick.
I forgot that was a question for you. I'm over here like peer pressure. I don't do either.
Well, I'll be the first to answer. I swallow.
Mm.
You got to.
I need to grow up. I know, but I can't.
What are you doing? You're pulling it out
Yeah.
like you're about to get pregnant through your mouth or something. It's crazy.
Not you're gonna get pregnant through your.
She said I cannot get this anywhere near me.
Listen, you let me know before you come.
Wait, sorry.
I think it depends.
So is he like a
No,
little tap?
I think I don't
Or you
ever
can-
just go that long to the point where is he about to come in my mouth? I'd stop in a good time. Yeah.
All right.
Judgment.
Anyways,
We listen,
sorry.
we don't judge.
No judgment. This is a no judgment zone.
I'm judging. I guess because I'm quick with the swallow.
Oh, Lord.
Just push that shit back and let it go down your throat. It's fine. Okay, go ahead.
You said it depends.
It depends.
Yeah, it depends.
Depends on what.
That's a good question.
If you in love,
It depends on like the chemistry,
okay.
the mood, the moment, the how everything transpired. My level of drunkenness,
Okay.
for sure.
Yes.
But I'm not opposed.
Okay.
I be doing some dumbass shit when I'm drunk.
So-
So be like, yep, we're doing it. Nathan's
And
like,
then the next
huh?
day you're like, did I really just? I did.
Mm-hmm.
So
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
listen, heavy on the drunkenness because I have swallowed one time.
Good
one time, y'all.
job.
And-
Where's wait. Where's the round of applause, Nathan?
Okay.
There we go.
One time. And literally right after I was in bed, like, it's down my throat.
Ew.
I was listening.
Drink some water.
It was over. I was drunk. I was stuck. It was just cotton mouth because I was high too. A lot was happening that night, and I was just like, I felt so disgusted.
Wait, I'm
later.
sorry. Doing that when you're high is crazy.
Listen, I was just like stuck.
Cause how? You gotta drink like plenty water.
I think I did after, but after that, I was just done. I don't even think I wanted to have sex after that.
I get real bad cotton mouth when I'm
Me
high.
too.
Yeah.
Like real bad.
too.
That's why I can't drink and smoke because I'll chug. Like
The
chug.
liquor because you have cotton mouth.
Yeah,
and
and
then,
then
you're
next
super drunk,
thing
you're
I'm-
cross-faded. And
Yeah.
yeah.
And I'll have the world spinning.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm gonna just stick with mine. I'm not doing either. And if my man asks, I'm about to really be drunk. That's the only way it's gonna happen.
So you better be throwing it back after you're done.
Always.
Like you gotta do it and then you gotta get right on top.
Listen, not gonna even think about it. What could have happened? It's not happening.
Interesting.
Sorry,
man.
Okay. Would you rather have car sex or shower sex? I don't know. I got an answer for that, but I'm gonna let you go first as I pull you up.
I don't know. I think I'll say car.
Okay.
Just because like the shower is,
Slippery.
and you're limited on like positioning and like,
Sorry.
Thank you.
I don't know. I feel like the water throws the lubrication off.
It's too slippery.
I'm not
It's like not the same.
yeah, I'm not flexible, so the shower doesn't work for me.
I cannot.
I mean, we do it, but like it's just not it. Like I'm on the same page as you. Like the car, you can adjust the seats.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you got options.
Put your feet on the roof.
I had the best car sex. My guy at the time had a old school Camaro with the T-tops. So we had the roof down and I was like hanging outside the car. Good times. So yeah, car sex 100%. Shower
I never
too.
did that, but
My hair gets messed up in the shower. And y'all know black people, we gotta do our hair every time it gets wet. So
Yep.
we ain't got time for that.
Yep.
shower cap.
It comes off.
Oh,
And
okay.
it only works so much. I feel like it still catches like whatever's around, like the
Okay.
outer.
And then you be like straight with frizz.
Yeah. Okay. Well, my
Yeah.
hair's straight as fuck. Like this is my natural hair. So if it gets wet, it's fine. Like it's back to normal. So
Yeah,
I
no.
wish.
I just throw it
It's
in a bun.
process.
And then I don't feel cute with like a shower cap, a bonnet, and a bag over my head to keep my hair from getting.
a bag is crazy.
A bag,
You
bitch,
said
a
a bag.
Whatever works.
You gotta keep the
Yeah,
hair.
because what is
protected.
he pulling on?
Listen,
the bag.
Because like you definitely like either needs to like grab your hair or like your shoulder to like keep his balance. I don't know.
Really?
It's just too much work in the shower.
You need
Yeah.
non-slip mats.
Yeah. Oh no, you definitely need non-slip mats. Like just for taking a regular shower, you need non-slip mats. So
Definitely.
yeah.
Okay, I got another question. We asked this question to Stacks, and we got actually a very innocent answer, and I'm actually kind of ashamed of him as his cousin. But you gonna hear this. Anyways, so the question was, if you was able to have a chance to get like spicy in the studio, would you do it? Like, is that like a turn on for you? Would you do it? Stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, if it was my studio or if it was like a private studio, of course, yeah. But yeah, no, I'm spontaneous as hell, so I'm with the
There we
shits when it
go.
comes to like the spontaneous.
That's what we wanted.
That's
to
what we
hear.
wanted.
Yeah.
He
was
said,
like-
"I pay $50."
Yeah,
an
no.
hour.
At that point, money doesn't matter. It's like, yeah, no, because you're not even thinking about the money in that moment. You're just
said-
like,
He was like, "No, I'm working, babe." I was like,
yeah, no.
So then
I'll
we
finish working
even
when I'm
like
done.
we were like, okay, what if it was at the house?
"Your house studio."
Like
He
if
still
you had
didn't
one
do
of
it.
those.
Yeah.
And he still's like, no.
No.
He's like, that's for work.
I was like, boo.
Yeah. No, I'm with the spontaneous shits.
Definitely.
So, yeah.
At this point, record while we do this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the craziest place?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't feel like I don't feel like there's a crazy place outside of like the norm of what like typical people do.
Right.
Okay. Well, what is a typical person doing?
I don't know. Typical people do like car sex.
At
I
the
don't
pier,
fucking know.
outside.
At the pier?
What pier?
That's what you're doing.
At
That's
the
not
lake.
typical people.
Okay.
That's
well-
not typical people.
I'm like, the pier at 5
That's
o'clock in the
not
morning
Oh.
before
I
the
mean,
sun
it
fully
sounds
comes up.
fun.
It
Don't get me
was
wrong.
Until
But
some old man came with his fishing rod. I was like, people fish over here?
I wouldn't eat a fish that comes out of that.
No.
I know.
But yeah.
But yeah, I don't think that's typical. Like,
Oh, sorry.
but it's okay. It's fine.
So I
don't
get a
really
lot
have a
of shit for
spontaneous
this, but Nathan and I like to have sex when we're at weddings.
What
I
is
don't
it
know.
about
Actually,
the wedding?
let me rephrase this. Carly likes it. I don't know. It's like it's kind of like, do you want to go sneak off real quick? Like,
I get the thought process behind it. Like, it's a whole, there's an
Love.
event going on, and people here, and, like,
everyone's in love. Everyone's
sneaking off.
happy.
possibly get caught. I get that, but
No, not get caught because it's probably something with my family.
Oh
so.
shit, that's a
Yeah,
good
you don't want
point.
to get caught.
Well,
But
I don't know. You are.
I don't know. I think it's because like don't people get emotional at weddings and stuff?
She
the
just get
love.
freaky.
People get emotional at weddings and you get freaky.
Yeah,
that's
I'm just
fine.
well because like
That's cool.
I don't know how to explain it,
She
guys.
like love's in the air, and I just love, so I'm finna drop my drawers.
Yeah,
Love is in the air.
and
Love
then
is
it's
in the
like
air.
it's not even like making love. It's more like
Getting freaky.
yeah, I'm trying to justify it and shit. It's crazy. Like I'm always like looking for the spot. Like where are we gonna duck off? Like sometimes we just go in the car, but
I mean,
I'm all for
I'm
it.
gonna say it doesn't happen often, but I want it to.
that's a
Like,
movie I would watch. You going to your friend's wedding, and then you see the main character and her man go sneak off. That's actually kind of funny.
All right, that's a
Not-
movie
I
idea
mean,
right there.
No, for sure.
It is.
Sign us. No, just
Don't steal our idea.
Don't steal our idea. Let me copyright this right now.
So.
Oh wow, that was funny. That took a turn. Well, do you want to shout out your social medias and something that you have coming up besides your projects that we know about, and we're just gonna share it when we see it?
Yes. So you can follow me at I am Holly Mae on Instagram or just Holly Mae on Facebook. I don't really have too much coming up besides a single that I'm releasing and also content as well. But I am hosting the Next Good Vibe show, which I believe is the 20th of this
December.
month. Yeah.
Yep.
So I'll be hosting that. So I don't know if this will be out before then, but
Yeah.
yeah, definitely tune in to Good Vibes Only at the Cactus Club, December 20th. I believe doors open at like 9.
Will be.
But yeah, outside of that, it's just trying to create content, get this project together. A couple singles I'll be dropping in between. That's pretty much it.
Will we be hearing you on December 20th? Or?
Yes, as a matter of fact, you
good.
will. I'll be doing some unreleased songs. I think I'm doing like 2 or 3 songs that night. So yes, I will be hosting the Good Vibes Only, and I will be performing as well. So yeah, make sure you guys pop out and come and check us out.
Okay, because y'all know y'all seen us at the last event.
Yeah,
so
you guys did a great job hosting too, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
We was nervous as
Talk
hell.
about stage fright.
Really?
Yeah. We were rehearsing before we even got on.
And then in between acts.
Rehearsing what we were going to say. And then threw it
thanks.
out the second we got on stage.
Literally, nothing that we practiced happened.
Yeah.
And that's the thing too. I know a lot of artists that like practice before they perform, and I'm just like, 9 times out of 10, it's not gonna go how you rehearsed it.
Yeah.
So it's just like, just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you guys did great.
Thank you.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be back.
So yeah, make sure y'all follow her. Y'all come see her because we will be there and we will be sharing.
Yes.
Of course. So, all right. Thanks so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Cheers.
Salute.
Oh, damn it. Bye.
Goodbye.
Peace.
I had a drink before I said bye.
I said Rosé.